All right, I'm live. I'm gonna get started. I am going to be making ramen noodles and Alfamato sauce right here. I have some chicken flavored ramen noodles, and I'm just gonna get started. I have my pot right here. Gonna get the flame going really quick. Let's see. All right, have the stove on, cooking we're gonna be heating up this pot right here, this food. Walnut time. I'm always answering questions. Walnut time. All right. What's up, Squid? Squid's always in the house. Absolute goodness right here. Right here, I have my ramen noodles right here. If you're just joining in, I am making ramen noodles in Alfamato sauce. All right. Do I have Instagram? What is Instagram? All right. Right here, I'm going to start up with my favorite flavored ramen noodles. These are chicken flavor. If you're French, you say chicken. Flavored ramen noodles. All right, so this is ingredient number one. Beef. Squid likes beef. Beef does not work well with this recipe. Trust me, as a chef, I tried. All right, so here we go. So I have this ramen noodle. Next ingredient, I have this heavy whipping cream. Oh, here we go. Absolute goodness. All right, so right here, I have this heavy whipping cream. And then I have this Parmesan right here. Parmesan, that's how you say it in French. Parmesan, grated cheese right here. And then I have, to make the tomato sauce, the Alfamato sauce, I have tomato paste. Let's go ahead and open up this can. All right. All right, there is the tomato sauce right here. All right, do I have a cat? I don't know. If I did, it probably ate some of the tomato sauce, because some of the tomato sauce is not in here right now. Absolute goodness. Now I'm gonna get it started. Made a little mess right here. Tomato sauce of Twilight ASMR is in the house. House of Ramen. Check out her channel. She's a really great ASMR, whatever that means. Absolute goodness. All right, so we're gonna get started. Let's zoom in a little bit. This right here, if you don't know what this is water. All right. Why you ask me if I have a cat? Walnut time. What does a cat have to do with this? No cat going inside of my food today. Walnut time. Can you hear me? All right. Absolute goodness. So we're gonna get started with the Twilight ASMR is in the House of Ramen. Check out her channel. It's really great. All right. So I have, Squid, I'm at 10,000 subs, right? 10,000 and a half and growing. I'm gonna be at 10.6 pretty soon. All right, so I'm gonna open this up right here. All right, look at the fresh pack of ramen noodle. All right, so this is heating up, but I don't have time. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna put the ramen noodle inside of the pan. Absolute goodness. And while that's heating up right here, I am going to take the crunchies. What's up, Twilight? Hi, peace, please, just peace. All right, eating these ramen noodle. So good. All right, so that's heating up. I'm gonna do something that we call, in the chef world, it's called prep work. And so I'm gonna prep open the Parmesan cheese. It's French. It comes in this like tight looking, what does it say? Freshness seal. All right. All right, here we go. All right. Open this up. Smells good. Can you smell that? Stick your nose to the screen right here. Absolute goodness. All right, got the Parmesan cheese right there. And then I have that open. So let's check on the ramen noodle real quick. See how that's turning around. So I'm going to just take my fork and I'm just going to flip it. Absolute goodness. Slice it open like a steak. Look, see, that's how I take my ramen noodle. This is a special technique that I learned in chef school. It's called splitting open the ramen noodle. All right, you see that? It adds to the flavoration of the ramen noodle. All right? If you've been cooking ramen noodles, chili ramen noodles, you should check out my chili ramen noodles. I actually have a Cincinnati chili ramen noodle recipe, which is also absolute goodness. All right, so I'm just gonna Marinate the ramen noodle in the water like this. All right. Get that ready. All right. I'm going to have a little bit more of the crunchies. I don't know about you, but I love eating the crunchies out of ramen noodles. Look at that. There's a bunch in there. Little hidden surprise. You know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of like when you go to McDonald's or Burger King and then the fries slip out of the packaging and into the bottom of the bag. And then you dip your hand in there and you grab a fry. You take a bite and it's absolute goodness. That's the exact same thing. So I'm just going to keep on eating these crunchies while my ramen noodles are cooking. All right, so the ramen noodles are almost down to al dente. You don't want to overcook the ramen noodles. Cook them down to al dente. All right, you see that? Al dente is Italian for to the tooth, which means it has slight bite to it. That's another chef term. All right, I'm just going to keep on throwing out chef terms at you all today because I want you all to be great chefs just like Mr.Wrath. All right, absolute goodness. So that's down to al dente, and I'm just going to strain some of the water really quick. So watch the fire, make sure it doesn't burn. All right, so I'm just straining some of the ramen noodles. Straining the ramen noodles, and I'm doing it without a strainer. I'm doing it what we learned in chef school, where you don't need a strainer to strain the ramen noodles. All right, it takes talent. All right. All right. So now that the ramen noodles are strained without a strainer, all right, got that going right here. I'm gonna strain a little bit more water. All right. Strain a little bit more water. All right. Cool. Absolute goodness. Now, once you strain a little bit more water, that's what you're left with. Now, strain this without a strainer. They teach you that in chef school. All right, so I'm gonna take my ramen noodles right here, and I'm gonna take a little bit of tomato sauce, and I'm gonna just put a little bit of tomato sauce inside of the pan. Absolute goodness. And I'm gonna stir it around a little bit like this. Oh man. Stir it around, and when you put the sauce in the pan, it thickens up. You see that? I'm just gonna turn down the fire just a little bit. All right, so once it starts to cook down a little bit, I'm going to take a little bit of this whipping cream. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of the whipping cream and pour it in there just like that. Absolute goodness. And I forgot one ingredient. One of the major ingredients is 100% all-American Italian olive oil from the Mediterranean. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in there for flavoration. All right, got a little bit of flavoration in there. And I have the cream in there, and then I'm going to take the 100% all-American Parmesan cheese and sprinkle some in there as well, too. Look at that. All right, I'm going to turn the flame up just one bit. All right, and then I'm going to stir it around like that. Look at that. Let me zoom in close so you can see the texturation of the whole thing. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Absolute goodness. It is smelling great. Smelling good. I'm going to get my bowl because once this bad boy starts heating up, you have to serve it right away. All right? All right. All right. I don't have my bowl ready. Oh, I forgot to add the chicken flavoration. Chicken flavoration to that. All right. Cooking. It is smelling nice. All right. Got that in there. All right. And I'm just going to take my tweezers and I'm just going to stir it around just a little bit. And then after it's heated up just a little bit, if you don't have a bowl like myself, you can use something else. And it's actually better if you serve it in a cup. So I'm going to take the ramen noodles and then place it in a cup. All right, absolute goodness. Now you want to get some of the sauce. So I'm going to take my spoon and put some of the sauce in the spoon, in the cup, just like this. Ouch. All right, smells great, looks great, smells good. And then there you have it like this, all right? I'm gonna just take it over here. All right, so you just serve it just like that. All right, maybe throw a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see a little bit. A little Parmesan cheese right there. Let me get some lighting so you can see what this. All right, look at that. All right, there it is. All right, ramen noodle and Alfamato sauce. Let me know if you have any questions. Absolute goodness, if you ask me. Absolute goodness.